Hey everybody, welcome to a socially distanced but not socially responsible version of the Coffeecast, where me and my Megan have found ourselves once again in the great digital divide. Oh, Megan,
Oh
how's
man.
things going wherever your secret bunker location is?
You know, I would like to say that I've been bored, but I've actually been working super hard. But I know that there's some people out there that have been bored.
Yeah, can I tell you how many different coffee recipes that I have tried within the past week and some of the terrible ingredients that have been involved?
Yes, please tell me. Please tell me some of the bloopers. Give me a blooper.
Okay, so this one's a good one. I thought that this would be really good, but apparently I'm not that great at making non-gritty matcha tea. But I had one called the Lucky Leprechaun, which is a green matcha tea and a mint whip topping with a little bit of cacao on the top of it. Here's the thing. If you don't properly strain your matcha, have you ever had a mochi run through a blender before?
Oh, no, 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 no.
Yeah, they should not pour like syrup, is what I've discovered with matchas.
Yeah. Well, here's the trick. You know the little baby whisks that we've had on previous coffee casts that we sell at
Mm-hmm.
the store? So take a little bit of matcha, whatever your serving size is. You add your honey or your vanilla syrup or your sweetener.
Mm-hmm.
And then you have like the goop and the powder together in one cup. And you take your little whisk and you just get it all turned into like a liquefied. You just keep, and you just the honey and the matcha together. Nothing else, no milk, nothing. That's the trick.
Oh. Yeah, because I just added everything all at once. It was like, let's hope for the best.
No, 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 no. Matcha's a strange beast. You have to, and if you really want it to be super great, which is, maybe this is a secret. Never mind. That's a trade secret. I'm not even gonna.
Oh, we were this close to getting it, you know? But that's just it. Like, I have all of these coffee grounds, so I've been going around and like trying to wake up all of my plants because I found out that coffee's great for that. Uh, Here's something too, and I didn't know that you could do this, and I did it quite by accident. Coffee air fresheners for your cars has been a thing this week.
Coffee grinds in your car in the heat.
Yeah, but I did find out that if you take a resealable tea bag, because you can buy those, put a little bit of your favorite coffee variety in it, medium or a dark roast, put it up under your driver's seat, and it actually does pretty good at waking you up. And here's some science I've been reading because I've been so bored. Did you know just the smell of coffee wakes you up? You don't even need it in you.
I could argue that point.
You're like, no. I have an IV drip for my coffee, Shaggy.
I smell a
Obvious.
lot of coffee in the morning when I get in, and it's like, if I don't drink coffee before I serve a customer, I'm like, oops, I'm at my coffee yet. Sorry.
Yeah, but science says that even smelling coffee at a particular time in the morning could just go, boop, wake you up. No caffeine, no nothing. So maybe the aromatic use of coffee is where I need to go into next. I'm thinking coffee house potpourris, maybe scented coffee candles, These are things that I am going to get on YouTube later and go, please, God, help me pass the time.
Well, you could always make a coffee sugar scrub. You have
We
the
made one.
ingredients to do that.
Yes, we do. And as a matter of fact, if you go through, you look for the Mother's Day special from last year, me and you basically gave out how to make that sugar scrub, didn't we?
We did. And then what's great is it's just a rough recipe. And so you can tweak it however you like with whatever ingredients you may have.
Now, I know we've been doing the Create a Cup Challenge, but here's something that we do at Q103 that I thought, maybe we can bring these two things together. Has anybody ever made a coffee cookie?
Oh yeah, we do an espresso chocolate chip cookie.
Ooh. So what if I added bacon to it?
Okay, we have done an espresso brownie with bacon and maple on top.
Whoa. You know what? One of these days, we're going to have to use all of this free time of sitting around under quarantine and write the Megan Konikoa book of recipes, because you've got so much stuff that you've tried over at the Wailuku Coffee Company from the years. Some of them you still serve, some of them you don't, but all of them are good. You ever thought about that? Book writing?
You know, I think with all the spare time I have, I could definitely write a book about,
Yeah.
well, that would be really cool, actually. I like that idea. Do you wonder, would anybody else be interested in reading coffee recipes?
I'm pretty sure they would with your recipes, especially the highly coveted vegan ones that you do.
This is true.
Yeah.
This is true.
And I can tell you from experience, writing a book is easy. Selling a book on Amazon, especially an educational book about finances in the 21st century, not so hard. I mean, not so easy. So I'm thinking maybe the recipes will be not so hard.
Yeah, and fun.
Yeah. I mean, we could do things like the coffee foot rub. That would be a nice one. Ooh.
Yes, because then you make the coffee scrub. But the thing with the coffee scrub is then you must apply it to the wife's feet or the husband's feet, and then you rub. And then that's where the real magic is.
Yes. And here's a fun fact for you. If your feet are like super, super rough, you take that sugar scrub, put it in a plastic bag, put your feet in it, and just keep them in there for a little bit. And guess what happens? It solves a little bit of the callousing problem that you might have that leads to cracked skin and other stuff down there. Yeah, the disgusting things.
That is genius.
Yeah, I told you. I've been so bored. I have been trying everything just to pass the time. Please don't get into my powdered coffee idea. It was not good.
Oh man, well, it's hard to make powdered coffee good after you've had real good real coffee. But you know what? It looked amazing. I was really impressed with your coffee recipe. It was like it was top notch. It was way more detailed than my little tea infusion.
Well, see, that's just it. Now we should do the best of both worlds recipe. I've been wondering, can you combine tea with coffee to have a UK-US drink?
Well, there's a few different versions of that. Like their Kona Red with the coffee cherries, with the cherries in. That was kind of like they took a part of the coffee plant and they made it into more of a tea than a coffee.
Okay. So there is ways to do this.
Yeah.
Oh, I've also found out that if you load up your coffee machine with, get this, a little bit of orange rind, like orange zest before you brew your coffee, gives a nice little effect to it. I don't know how to describe it.
That's a great idea. A lot of the time when we do specials with herbs, like our lavender mochas and the lavender matcha, we take real lavender flowers and we turn it into a syrup. But one thing I do is, for fun, I add it directly to the coffee puck, like the coffee shot. Like I'll add a little bit of lavender, a little bit of cinnamon, maybe not at the same time. And then, or who knows, maybe at the same time. You never know. How crazy are you feeling? You can always add a little bit of raw sugar in there, and then you pull your shot, and it's like a whole infusion, and it totally changes the espresso shot. So that's you can add cayenne pepper. I mean, you can put it right in the coffee.
You know what we should do? We should ask other people what they're doing now that they're home bored. I mean, we're asking for recipes on stuff, but a lot of people just couch surfing.
What are you doing out there, people? Are you?
Yeah.
What's up?
Well, okay, I tell you what, I'll pitch in for this. So the best boredom story of, oh my God, you won't believe this happened during quarantine story, sent in to meganwcc@yahoo.com. Or no, Megan WCC. I don't want them emailing me because I have too much crazy emails already. But this is what I did while I was bored at home story. Megan WCC. I'll buy them a bag of their choice coffee, whatever they want in the store.
Ooh, that's a good deal. You could get some Maui mocha out of that.
Yeah, that one's called the expensive one, by the way. Thanks for pointing it out, Megan. I was going to push them more towards okay, but yeah, any bag. If you have
the golden bag, because that's a charity bag.
Oh, that's right. So since you're at home, we can do a little charity. And okay, I got it. So I will donate a golden bag to the winner of the best boredom story. And proceeds from the golden bag will go to the Wailuku Coffee Company charity choice. So there we go. Everybody wins.
Yeah, absolutely. I like that one. So send them in. Let me hear. Well, let's see. What's the craziest board thing you've done?
Okay, so you remember that matcha thing? That was not even the beginning of it. No, the craziest thing that I've done is I've tried to infuse coffee into sourdough bread.
That was bad.
That was bad. That was very, very bad. Okay, so don't ever do that. Okay. Coffee bread is an atrocious, horrific creation that never should have seen the light of day. And God willing, because I have used the 7 seals to put that recipe away forever, nobody will ever come along and unleash it onto humanity again.
Well, I know you know how to make banana bread. So next time, add a little coffee to your banana bread.
Oh, I did not know that you could add coffee to banana bread.
Or any sweet bread that would match well with coffee.
Okay, yeah. Sourdough completely out, though.
Exactly. You're getting my point now.
All right. So send in your best boredom. This is what I've done during the quarantine stories to meganwcc@yahoo.com. And then, of course, we will judge you like the Judys that we are. The best story, of course, I will give you your choice of what golden bags they have down at the Wailuku Coffee Company.
That sounds good. Well, okay, I'm gonna tell you my board story.
Okay.
I don't have one.
Great.
Because I got a shout out though, because if you're a restaurant owner in the middle of all this loveliness and you're still open, I know what you're going through. And when this is all done, I think we should have a huge industry party. I'm reaching out to my fellow industry leaders. And when we're allowed to have parties again, we should have a big party and all pitch in. And maybe it would be super rad if we could get all the coffee shops on Maui to come together and have a throwdown, get together, talk story, just industry night where we just let loose because we've been working hard. Yeah. So please hit me up.
Yeah, so if you're a coffee shop on the Isle of Maui, Megan, WCC@yahoo.com. Tell her in the subject line, we like to party. And we'll know what it's for.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh. But in the meantime, subscribe, and share the Coffeecast because God knows it just gives us something to do.
Yeah, please. Yes. Thank you. We love you.
Bye.
Bye, Shaggy. Bye, everybody.
Yay!